We're Designing Spaces, the show that's all about you and your space, your home and surroundings. I'm Debi Marie.
And I'm David Jones. Our theme today is home improvement goes high tech, and we've lined up some very interesting topics for homeowners around the country.
You know, usually when we say high tech, we go digital, but not everything high tech is electronic.
That's absolutely right. Sometimes new technology means you can complete do-it-yourself projects easier than ever before, and we are all over that.
All over it, so stick around and see it right here on Designing Spaces. A leaky roof poses big problems for homeowners. First of all, the water damage builds up over time.
And then you have the cost of a roofer. That can drain on the bank account, but not every roof leak requires major repair.
Sometimes all it takes are a few simple tools, a little bit of knowledge, and the right materials.
That's right. Today we take on a do-it-yourself roof repair project.
With time, it is inevitable. Your home's roof will develop leaks. Then your heart sinks. You know it can be a major expense to hire a contractor to make the appropriate repairs. Designing Spaces has good news. Although many roofing projects are meant to be left to the professionals, you may be able to do it yourself with minimal costs. Today, we show you how you can protect your greatest investment without draining your bank account.
We're here with Gerry Chavez from Henry Company to guide us through a DIY roof repair. Yes, I just said DIY and roof repair in the same sentence. Gerry, welcome back to Designing Spaces.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
And we're here at Frank's home. Now, he thinks he has a roof leak, so Jerry's going to guide all of us on how to fix it as a DIY project.
Looking forward to it.
Yes. So let me ask you, unless we're having water come through our ceiling, how do we know if we have a roof leak?
That's a good question, but before we get started, it's important to reiterate that DIYers can take on these types of projects, but they can be dangerous. So always think safety first.
Good point.
Now, we have three areas of the roof where typically leaks will develop. First, you want to check for cracks, splits, or breaks, or any visible problems. Second, you want to check all roof penetrations, such as skylights, chimneys, or roof vents, as 80% of roof leaks occur at some penetration.
Wow.
And third, you want to check where you have any dissimilar materials, such as where metal meets brick or shingles meet metal. These surfaces expand and contract at different rates and tend to pull away from each other. A loose seal could indicate a leak.
Okay. Now, I noticed you have different products here, so can you tell us what their differences are and their specific applications?
Absolutely. So we have three products here today. We have Wet Patch, Clear Patch, and Roof Repair Fabric. Now, Wet Patch is an asphalt-based leak stopper that can be applied on wet or dry surfaces, underwater, and from 20 to 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Our top-of-the-line product is Henry 209 Extreme Wet Patch, and that offers a lifetime warranty. So for the life of the roof, you're covered.
Wow.
The next product is 208R, it's rubberized wet patch, and that offers a 10-year warranty. Then we have Henry 183 Roof Repair Fabric, and that reinforces the patch and provides 5 times strength and durability. And finally, we have here today Henry 212 LV, which is a crystal clear sealant.
Well, Gerry, with all of that, how do I know what I'm going to need?
Well, that's a good question. Before we decide what products we'll need to do the repair, let's go up on the roof and take a look, and that'll determine what products we'll need to do the repair.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to let you guys do that. I'll just stay down here and supervise.
Sounds good?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, have fun. Be safe.
You know, Gerry, what you just said confirms what I already thought. This section right here is directly over my bedroom, and that's where the leak developed. That looks mighty suspicious to me. What do you think?
That's a pretty typical scenario. Here we have shingles meeting rolled roofing, plus we have some loose material.
So what do we do?
That's easy. We'll use Henry 209 and Repair Fabric. That'll give us an instant permanent patch.
I like it. I'm ready.
All right.
Let's do it.
Okay, so I brought along a selection of tools we may be using. You got a roofing trowel, a putty knife, utility knife, brush, and of course, safety goggles and gloves.
Wow. You know, I actually have most of this in my garage already.
Frank, you know that's no surprise. Most of these tools can be found in a typical home's tool chest.
Okay, So what do we do now?
Okay, so before we get started, we want to make sure the surface is clean. So we're going to use the brush and the putty knife to remove all dirt, dust, or any loose particles that may prevent a smooth patch.
Okay, now this is pretty solid.
Yeah, you don't want to pry too much. You only want to remove anything that is loose.
Looks like we're ready.
Okay, Frank, now that the surface has been cleaned, we're ready to do what is known as a 3-course patch. In step 1, we'll apply a 1/4-inch layer of wet patch into the repair area, and we'll work the wet patch into the break, spreading it 2 to 4 inches beyond the repair area, feathering the edges.
Got it. Right about here, Jerry.
That looks good.
Cool.
Okay, so in step 2, we'll reinforce the patch with Henry roof repair fabric, which will give us 5 times strength and durability.
Okay. So, here we go. Right over the break.
Just tap it down with the trowel.
Like so.
You can go heavier than that.
That makes sense.
Push in a little more pressure. There you go. And that's all there's to it. Okay, and finally in step 3, we're going to apply another 1/4-inch layer of wet patch over the top, completely covering the fabric. Once again, feather the edges. We want to get a smooth patch so that water will run off of it.
Makes sense. Jerry, we want to avoid digging in too much, right? A little worried about rolling that fabric.
Correct. Yeah, you want to just cover it completely and avoid having the fabric come up. Remember to feather the edges.
So how's that looking?
That looks really good, and that completes the 3-course patch, and now you have a permanent solution with a lifetime warranty.
All right then.
You know, while we're up here, it's a good idea to do a little preventive maintenance. Remember I mentioned that where you have penetrations or dissimilar materials come together, that those are possible leak areas?
Yep.
Well, let's take this opportunity and go leak-proof some of those.
Let's.
When we return, Jerry will review and evaluate the work done by Frank, plus pass along some other great tips every DIYer can use. Designing Spaces will be right back. Before the break, Jerry showed Frank how to safely and efficiently repair a small leak on his roof with step-by-step instructions. Now, let's rejoin them to see how Frank's work grades out, according to Jerry.
Hey guys, welcome back. So, Jerry, how did Frank do?
Well, Frank, all I can say is great job. And Debbie, he did an excellent job, and as you can see, it's easy to do.
Thanks, Jerry. You know, I love DIY projects, and this one saved me a ton of cash. You know, it cost a couple $100 just to get a roofer out to give an estimate.
That's right. And Henry products provide a permanent, long-lasting solution and are backed by the longest warranties available, such as the 209 that we use today, which has a lifetime warranty.
Well, it looks good, so job well done. And you both were safe.
That's right. And remember, while working on a roof can be dangerous, taking certain safety precautions can lead to a successful DIY roof repair project. Be sure to read the entire product label first and follow the safety instructions on your ladder. And for more complex repairs and high-pitched roofs, be sure to consult a roofing professional.
Right, but it is nice to know that a homeowner can do
Absolutely.
a small roof repair as a DIY project. Yes. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Now, the website, where can we learn more about Henry products?
Yeah, that's easy. Go to www.henry.com.
Okay, easy enough. Thank
Absolutely.
you so much for being here today, and thank you, Frank, for letting us be part of your roof repair.
Hey, you bet.
Appreciate it. Well, we're going to have a link to their website on ours at designingspaces.tv. And be sure to check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/dspacestv. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Yeah, good job, you guys. When it comes to the topic like today's show, home improvements and technology, we could go on for hours.
Hours, really?
Yeah. Well,
I might pull something. I think we've covered enough. We have a ton of great info on today's show, and I hope you enjoyed it. So it is time to call it a wrap. I'm David Jones.
and I'm Debi Marie. I guess we'll see you next time,
That's right. That's right.
All right.
You can visit these websites to learn more about the participants on this edition of Designing Spaces.